I thought it was innocent enough to like vintage things, but I was watching this video yesterday and I got exactly 3 minutes and 6 seconds into the video before I started screaming. So I stopped the video and I knew I had to do a blind reaction to the rest of the video. It's made by McGraw-Hill. It was shown to young girls and young women, maybe in health class, maybe in home economics, but it's on body care and grooming. I've put on closed captioning, so hopefully you'll be able to kind of pick up what they're saying if I start screaming over it, but it's the auto-generated closed captioning, so it might say some weird things. I don't know. Anyway, here we go.
Ah, spring, when birds are on the wing, when flowers bloom.
We're just sitting on campus. I don't know if this is a high school or a college campus, but we're just showing average heteronormative college activity.
Spring.
Spray.
When a young man's fancy lightly turns to thought. What's the matter? Exam week getting you down?
Oh, no.
What you need is to put down that notebook and take in some of the beauties of nature.
Stop studying.
See
Look
what
at
I
this
mean?
nature. Look at these beautiful, natural women.
But wait a minute, young lady. How did you get into this picture? You see, we're trying to prove a point about nature and beauty.
This.
And you're not exactly helping, you know.
This.
Look at your hair. Look at that blouse.
She's supposed to be a before,
And the
like
way
a
that
before and
skirt
after.
hangs.
She's supposed to be the before.
And those socks.
I thought there was nothing wrong with her. I
Sorry,
thought they
there
were
must have
saying
been a
she was
mistake.
too beautiful and she was
You
distracting
don't seem
from
to
the
be
beauty
exactly
around.
the type
No,
to make this
they
guy
are
behave like a
dragging
human
this
being.
woman. He is behaving like a human being.
But wait a minute.
She's not in control of how
Come
he
back.
acts. Oh, we're gonna do a back up. Okay, all right.
Let's start all over again.
Look how natural she is now. She wasn't natural before.
Oh, brother is right.
Now she's got her
Look at
hair
that
done
hair,
and makeup
that
on.
Skin, that
She pulled
mouth.
up her petticoat.
And now look at that blouse. And now look at the skirt.
This is where I
And
stopped.
socks.
The rest of this I have not
Thanks a
seen.
lot for helping us prove a point.
What point
And
did you
you.
prove? You want
You too
natural
know the
beauty
value
that's
of a
not
good
natural?
appearance.
Jesus. Yeah, make sure you give up on exam week and go chase this girl who did nothing but exist in your presence. Oh my God. Okay.
In fact, you all know that a good appearance is a must. Not only to your college life now,
Oh, so
but
it
to
is
your
college.
business and professional lives in the future. But good appearance is more than dressing up like a fashion plate. Anyone will make a good appearance if he's neat, no matter what his style of clothing. Clothes are important.
Okay.
Besides fitting well and looking well, the clothes should be appropriate to the occasion. Wearing inappropriate clothes, like these shoes,
What's wrong with those
is
shoes?
a sure way to make yourself uncomfortable
Oh,
and
these are not.
conspicuous.
They're not comfortable shoes.
But good grooming is more than clothes deep.
I thought you said
Good
any style of
grooming
clothing
starts
was
with
acceptable, and then you
personal
just.
This principally means care of your hands, your hair, your teeth, and your skin.
Like, sure, self-care is
Let's
great,
begin with the
but do it
skin.
for you.
By taking a look at it from the doctor's point of view,
Oh, great. I can't wait.
you'll find that skin is a complex living tissue whose proper care requires a basic understanding of what it is and what it does. In this highly magnified section through the skin,
In this highly
we
magnified
see that skin is made
drawing,
up of various layers. Individual cells of the outer layer are constantly drying out and dropping off to be replaced by the growing cells of the layers
it
below.
looks like shingles in a tornado. Okay.
Skin differs in thickness and texture on various parts of the body,
Right.
such as on the lips,
Hello.
the eyelid,
Uh-huh.
or the feet.
Yep, that's a foot.
Perhaps the most familiar example of skin specialization is on your fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
Here the skin is grooved to help you hold smooth objects. Almost all skin is richly provided with nerves, which give the skin an amazing sensitivity to outside stimuli. Hence, the skin acts as a sensory organ for the protection of the body as a whole.
Okay.
And skin serves to protect you still another way, by providing one of the first physical signs of illness or disease.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'm with you.
Most skin also contains hair. The hair roots are located below the skin surface.
Mm-hmm.
Most commonly, hairs are found in association with the sebaceous or oil glands. These oil glands often empty directly into the hair follicle or opening, by means of which the oil reaches the skin surface.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of this oil is to soften and lubricate the hair and skin.
Yeah, so it's good oil. We like it. It's
Another
natural.
gland found in the skin is the sweat gland.
Yeah,
Sweat
they do
glands
be there.
open directly into the skin and discharge sweat through individual openings or pores.
Did you know that mammary glands are specialized wet glands?
Sweating is one of the chief functions of the skin. The main value of sweating is the control of body heat, brought about by the evaporation of sweat from the skin surface.
Helps cool you down.
Most everyone sweats, under one circumstance or another.
Mm-hmm.
Besides accumulating sweat, the skin is also constantly picking up dirt, dust, grit, and other foreign particles.
It does that, yes.
And because the skin has lots of openings in its surface, these foreign particles, most of them loaded with bacteria, may enter the skin and start an infection. Such an infection, if untreated or irritated,
This man had
could
cystic
develop
acne.
into a widespread inflammation or even blood poisoning. Don't let
Okay.
this happen to you.
Blood poisoning. So
Protect
then you're
your
going
skin.
septic from a zit,
Keep
I
it
guess?
looking clear and fresh. Keep it clean. The best way to clean your skin is still the old-fashioned use of soap, hot water, and plenty of elbow grease.
Yeah, okay.
And the result is well worth the effort. You don't need scientific proof of it. You can feel it. In addition to soap and water, there are other good aids for cleaning your skin.
All right.
One of these is cleansing cream.
Oh, like cold cream, like Pond's or something? My grandmother
Many
still
girls
uses
find
that.
this helpful in removing cosmetics.
Yeah. It's the
However,
bee's knees, man.
nothing can take the place of your daily bath or shower.
Okay, that's a tiny towel. It's so small. Oh, gotta get undressed
This
in the
is the time
shower
to give your skin a
and
good,
wear a
invigorating
swimming
workout.
cap.
If there is no visible dirt to wash off, there are body odors to be eliminated.
Yeah,
by
scrub it
cleansing
like
your
it's
skin
dirty
of
all
dried
over.
sweat, skin scales, and dust, which accumulate constantly.
Okay. I'm with you.
Your bath or shower should end with a brisk rinsing to carry away all soapy residue.
No, I could never.
This is really the best part of the shower.
No.
It stimulates the skin and wakes it up all over.
No, you're sending it like, you're like shocking your system. I could never. I know people do that, but
Bathing
no.
and toilet articles should be kept for your own personal use.
Uh-huh.
Don't share them with others.
That sounds legit.
You wouldn't use another person's toothbrush, so don't use their towel or toilet articles.
And we're telling this to college students. That makes sense. Are we
And
telling
it
them
goes
because we
without
assume
saying
they
that
don't know how
only
to function
clean
on their own?
lingerie should go next to that clean skin.
Okay. Is this a dorm room?
While it may not be necessary
My dorm
for
was
all
not
of you,
this nice.
some girls use lubricating cream or lotion to prevent skin roughness or chapping.
Chaffing.
Expensive creams and powders,
Chapping,
however,
okay.
aren't necessary. A healthy skin can be kept attractive with only a few simple preparations.
Right. Okay. It's less about what you use, but the fact that you use it at all, I guess.
The removal of hairs is sometimes a problem.
Haha, not for me. I don't
You
grow
can
enough
take care
hair.
of single hairs with a pair of tweezers. But for leg and underarm
She didn't
hair,
pull anything.
your best bet is a safety razor.
What?
Don't
That
worry
doesn't
that
look
shaving
safe.
the hair will make it grow back either faster or denser. That isn't true.
It just blunts
But
the
it
end
is
of it.
true that chemical hair removers have been found harmful to the skin in some cases.
Yep, chemical burns. from Nair and
Nail
stuff.
polish is harmless, but you should remove it for short periods in order to prevent cracking of the fingernail.
What if it looks like this?
Women
the
usually
worst.
take better care of their nails than men do. Many
Yeah.
men let their nails get long and ragged and ignore their cuticles.
Long, maybe? I don't
For
know.
good nail care,
Oh, I also
a
ignore
nail
my
brush
cuticles.
is indispensable.
I've never... Do I own a nail
Nails
brush?
provide hiding places
don't
for
think so.
bacteria. For this reason, you should give your nails particular attention whenever you wash your hands.
Okay. We're just like buffing them with
After
the
washing
brush.
your hands, push back the cuticle while it's still soft and pliable from the soaking.
Oh,
Trim it occasionally. And keep your
I've never
nails
trimmed my
short and
cuticle.
smooth.
Has anybody else done that?
And speaking of nails, don't forget, you have 20 of them.
Okay, usually.
Toenails, of course, must be trimmed also.
What is
To help
that?
prevent ingrown nails, use a straight cross-cut.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
The edge of the
But
nail then
can we
will
go
not
back to
dig
that
into
thing
the
you were
flesh of
using
the
to cut?
toe.
Those were like garden shears.
The spaces between your toes should be kept dry as a precaution against athlete's foot.
Okay.
Routine dusting with talcum powder will help keep them dry.
Oh, we don't like talcum powder. It's a carcinogen,
If
but
athlete's
like,
foot
I'm with
should
you.
develop, consult a physician. Don't let this disease get a toehold on you.
I've had
As
it
an
before.
added
It's gross.
precaution
It's
against
bad.
athlete's foot, try to avoid direct contact with damp bathroom floors.
Uh-huh.
Wear slippers or clogs.
You can use Crocs.
Next to the skin, we probably spend most of our attention on our hair. This is
I mean,
especially true among
yeah.
women.
Oh, yeah.
But this kind of superficial attention doesn't count. The hair needs careful attention, like this. Like caring for
You
the
gotta
skin,
brush it.
proper care of the hair requires some understanding of its structure and function.
Okay.
Here's a strand of human hair, greatly magnified.
Was this a drawing too?
Notice the rough, scaly
It looks like
texture.
it might be an actual
You
hair.
can imagine how
That's
dirt
kinda
hangs
cool.
on to anything like this. And there's another factor that causes
We're
hair to
back to
get
the drawings. Okay.
dirty. Remember the oil glands that pump their oil out along hair shafts? Well, a healthy scalp has plenty of oil to which dirt will cling.
Okay. But we talked about how the
So
oil
wash
was
your hair
good.
frequently if you want to keep this constant accumulation of dust, oil, and sweat at a
How
minimum.
frequently?
Your hair should be washed once every 2 weeks.
Every 2
or more often
weeks?
if necessary, with water
More
and
often
a
if
mild
necessary.
soap.
Okay. All right. What kind of
This
soap?
will usually take care of normal dandruff too, although excessive dandruff should be treated by a
So,
doctor.
like, she's washing her hair in the sink. My grandmother
Rinse your hair thoroughly
does this.
following the washing.
Both of my grandmothers, I think.
A few drops of lemon juice or vinegar added to the water during the second rinse will make it much easier to remove any soap residue.
Right. Okay.
The final rinsing,
Neutralizing it.
however, should be in fresh water.
All right. This looks so
If your hair
uncomfortable.
squeaks after the final rinsing, you may be sure it's clean.
If your hair squeaks after the final rinsing, you need
Most girls
conditioner.
follow hair washing by doing their hair up in pins or curling rods.
Yeah.
This is a good time.
We do that
Since
sometimes.
damp hair is more elastic than dry hair.
I'm really bad at
and
pin
you'll find
curls.
it easier to manage.
So we're rocking
Permanent
this.
waving, if skillfully done, will not damage your hair.
Oh yeah, perms are totally
However,
safe.
The use of strong dyes or bleaches is very likely to make the hair brittle. Brittle hair, in
Yeah.
turn, is liable to break off in larger quantities than you care to lose.
That's like a lot. Is that hers?
For normal daily care, your hair should be methodically combed and brushed.
I
But be
literally
careful
could not
that
brush my
brushes and
hair every
combs
day.
are not used so as to tear your hair or dig at your scalp.
What if my
Careful
hair is
brushing not only
really
gets rid of
curly, my
dust
dude?
and dirt, which
I
may be
can't brush
clinging to
it.
the scales, but
I can't brush it
increases
dry.
the luster of your hair by spreading out its oils.
I'm with you. But what if I
A
put
small
store-bought
amount of
oil
hair
instead?
always comes out during a brushing. That is normal.
Uh-huh. So the other girls
Natural
was a
hair
lot. Okay.
beauty is possible if you take care of your hair and make the most of what nature has given you.
I'm with you.
And nature gave you those teeth, too.
Uh-oh.
To keep them always sparkling and healthy, first select a toothbrush that meets the approval of most dentists. Here are 2 such brushes.
We've made them so complicated.
Short, straight, with a plain brush head about 1 inch long.
Okay.
There may be 2 or 3 rows of tufts, sufficiently interspaced to allow easy cleaning.
I've
To keep the bristles
literally...
in best working condition, use a different brush after every meal, allowing each brush to dry thoroughly
You're supposed to have
before it is
multiple
used again.
toothbrushes?
The technique of using one of these simple
knew
little
that?
instruments is best learned individually from
I
your
guess
own
this
dentist.
is not plastic
If
bristles,
food particles
though.
become wedged in the teeth and you can't remove them by brushing, dental floss is often helpful.
I also
Ordinary
don't floss
toothpicks
very
and other
much.
hard objects are apt to damage your gums.
Oh.
Care of the teeth,
So we're
however,
not supposed to use
requires more
toothpicks?
than daily cleaning. Everybody needs periodic checkups, not only for professional tooth cleaning, but also to show up cavities and other defects before they become
What if you
too
don't have
far
dental
developed.
insurance? I have not had dental insurance for a very long time.
And so, the end of a perfect day.
Oh.
A few
Okay.
minutes in the morning and evening, and occasional checkups during the day, are all you need to establish and keep up good grooming habits.
Checkups how?
And you,
Like just like looking in the mirror and
by
making sure
following
you're
these
good, I
simple
guess?
rules of body care and grooming, you too will achieve that quality of appearance, that feeling of well-being,
Okay.
so important to make your dreams of happiness come true.
I mean, self-care is important, right? But we're saying that we're doing this for other people, like especially in the beginning when we were talking about the guy was like, "Oh, yeah, you need to look nice so that you'll make men behave like human beings." What? And that girl, they were acting like that girl was like the worst. I cannot. After we got past the initial deal, it wasn't too bad. But that beginning was really rough. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see me react to other vintage videos, let me know. Yeah. Tell me in the comments what you found problematic about this video. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks. See you around. Bye.